Nothing helps you understand you more than you being alone with you. Yeah, it sounds like a mouthful, but think about it for a minute. All the things that you have going on, all the meetings, the appointments, the store runs, all the things that you do to stay productive. And that's what I want to talk about today. Being bedbound the last few days got me to thinking. My very definition of productivity is biased, skewed, and unrealistic. And I am coming before you today admitting that I have an unhealthy relationship with productivity. As a man, or even as a human, life is filled with goal setting and figuring out a way to meet those goals. It could be as small as figuring out what you need for dinner, or as big as figuring out a way to move your family forward in life. But to me, productivity means working towards your goals constantly. And if you are not working towards your goals, you are unproductive. And unproductive people fall behind in life. And I am terrified of being an unproductive person. Now, at the hospital, the doctor clearly said you need to lay in the bed and rest for a while. I have no idea why that word sounded so unusual coming from him to me. It was like it was the first time that I ever even heard the word rest before. I immediately thought about all the things that I would miss out on, all the things that I wouldn't get done. I thought about the things that I wouldn't have access to and how the world around me literally would shrink, and the tools that I was normally used to on a day-to-day basis were reduced to pill bottles, remote controls, and a lamp. As I laid in the bed, the bias just kept hitting me over the head over and over again. The doctor said rest, but in my head, I heard be unproductive. That means I'm literally associating the word rest as a synonym to the word unproductive. And that is insane, hearing myself say it out loud. What I learned is that being alone with yourself is the best of times and the worst of times. You think of some things that make you happy and that you enjoy, but then you're also faced with the reality of the things that you've dismissed and can no longer hide behind the shield of your productivity. All these thoughts going through my head, all these scenarios that just played over and over and over again. All the things that I didn't address and put in its place things to keep me busy from thinking about those things. And I discovered maybe it's time for me to finally build up the courage to find a therapist to help me talk through some of these things in my head. Like, why does any form of stoppage equate to failure to me? How does my definition of productivity affect the people around me? And what does this all even mean? Am I even blowing this out of proportion? I wish I had the answers to these questions to share with you today, but they will remain in this unanswered state until I get someone to help me unpack this situation. If you guys are interested, I'll keep you updated on this journey of me trying to find and work with a therapist. I think it may be helpful for those that may be in a very similar situation and being very new to the therapy world. Remember, guys, to be optimistic in your thoughts, celebrate the simple, and appreciate the everyday. And if you appreciate this kind of content, make sure you like and subscribe.